Our youth environmental education project is really to develop, to inspire the future leaders, the future environmental leaders of northern Tanzania. It has several different components. We start with wildlife clubs in primary schools that help the kids learn about the environment and implement small projects around their community to protect the environment.
So the purpose of wildlife clubs is to bring the children together, provide a semi-structured environment in which that they can focus on environmental issues that are directly connected to their communities.
We think that it's better to train the kids when they are still young so that they can have environmental sensitivity and environmental knowledge when they grow up.
The second step is that members of clubs can compete for slots at our environmental camps. So the top students that win spots come to the Noloholo Environmental Center and engage in a week-long participatory and educational camp to learn about ecology, big cat behavior, cultural geography, everything that makes this place what it is. Another component of our environmental education program are our national park trips. Many of these kids live just miles away from one of the park entrances, but they've never been in, they've never seen what's on the other side. And to get exposure to the tourism industry, future potential jobs for these kids, is really quite a magnificent experience for them.
Our national park study trips are a real interesting opportunity. It exposes children whose interactions with wildlife are generally very different. They're dealing with wildlife in a threatening manner, carnivores attacking their livestock or elephants raiding their crops. When they visit the park, they get to experience wildlife in a totally different manner. They're exposed to relaxed animals, viewing wildlife strictly for pleasure, seeing what it means to have a tourism industry. What are all these people coming to their country to see, and why are they valuing it? Being exposed to that actually really changes their outlook on wildlife.
Now, the top students in our environmental education program compete for our Noloholo scholarships,
which provides an opportunity for children to attend a private school near one of the urban centers, so a much higher level of education than what they would be able to receive locally.
Ambayo inawezekana nisingefika huko juu kabisa, ambayo tayari nimefika hata nje ya wilaya Simanjiro.
This is really an unprecedented opportunity for these kids to get a good high school education and have the opportunity even in the future to compete and go on to university degrees.
Tayari kwanza ni kupata elimu ambayo nisingeitegemea labda kupata kutokana na hali halisi ya familia.
I take them to school and hand them to the teachers. I go and check on them. We share their experience and of course their challenges.
What's been incredible with our Noloholo scholars is these kids come from a rural upbringing and they're competing with urban school children.
This is a boarding school where we take them. All of them, they have never been to boarding school and they have never even been away from home.
It's been an incredible success. Not only are these children now receiving a much better education, but we're also seeing a much greater push to get children educated.
Today we have 25 fully funded environmental scholars.
We are happy this year. At least one of the students was the first in their class of 122.
We're also seeing more enthusiasm to come to school because of their exposure to wildlife clubs, because of the opportunity of potentially getting a Noloholo scholarship. The difference with our scholarship program is it's 6 years of guaranteed funding.
Educate these kids who are smart and they are clever, but they don't have an opportunity to be taken to school.
So these kids are doing a wonderful job, they're working extremely hard, and it's really paying off. And we're going to soon have our first graduates of the program.
Kwa kweli, lengo langu mpaka sasa ambayo litatimia ni kuwa mwalimu kwa ajili ya kuja kufunza wengine, kuwafundisha jinsi ya kutunza mazingira, kuinua vyama vya mazingira katika wilaya yetu ya Simanjiro kwanza.
They succeed in their life and they get what of course is best for their life.